Now let us look at designing tool interfaces. So how we can design the tool interfaces? So well designed interface, if we talk about well designed interface, it has clear purpose, minimal required parameters, explicit parameter types, deterministic behavior, and predictable output format. So now the idea, now we are seeing that how we should design the tools. So when you are designing the agent friendly tools, the most important thing is the intent. What intent that tool is about. So the purpose of that tool, clear purpose. So whenever we are designing the tool, the purpose has to be clear. Like what, for what purpose that tool is. So clear purpose, minimal required parameters. So whatever parameters we are passing to those to that tool, we should avoid unnecessary parameters, minimal required parameters, and along with that we have to specify the data types also of the parameter. We call it explicit parameter types. Explicit parameter types. And the tool should be deterministic, like with the same input and the same conditions, the response of the tool has to be same. So that we call it deterministic behavior. And predictable output format. So the output format should be structured, it should be predictable. If we look at an example of a poor interface example, so here we are talking about a tool named process request, and it is taking one parameter data blob. Now this data blob, the name is in itself is vague, and what kind of data, what output it will generate, no parameter type is specified. So if we look at this example of a tool process request, it is taking one parameter, but no parameter types are specified, and what parameter it is taking, it's very vague. On the other hand, if we talk about good interface example, update shipping address, update shipping address, it's a good example of a good tool, because here we are specifying the parameter type also, like the string. So name of the parameter and the parameter type, name of the parameter and parameter type. So we are specifying the parameter type also along with the name of the tool. So in order to design the tool interfaces, if we talk about some important principles to consider, be explicit, be narrow, be unambiguous, and avoid optional chaos. So whenever you are designing the tool interface, we have to be explicit. Explicit means we have to be very detailed. Everything should be clear. No ambiguity should be there. We have to be narrow. Narrow means the tool, it has to have a very clear purpose. It should not be very generic. So it should have a very clear purpose. Narrow. It should be unambiguous. And we should avoid optional chaos. So the clearer the interface, the easier the tool selection becomes. The clearer the interface, the easier tool selection becomes. The tool selection, if we talk about, it will become very easy if the interface is very clean.